T-Set ABCD and welcome to another Catan video here on my channel. So today I am playing my very first placement match in the new season. The season did start yesterday, but I did not play any games here. So let's take a look at this game. I am in the third position. Yeah. As usual, I would like to get to the top 100 at the very least, and if possible, even the top 10. So that is my goal, but let's see how this season goes. The last season I did get to the top 100, but I ended up in around 200 and something at the end of the season. But hopefully this season goes better. Here, maybe I can go for a setup like 6-9-10 and 9-5-10. Play with the brick and the sheep port. And my production is decent, but I am dependent on 9s and 10s. I'm noticing that there is, decent amount of ore, but it's not in a very accessible spot. Also, not a lot of wood available. So purple going for 8-5-10 surely seems to be the best choice here. Grabbing the best over best wood. Yeah, maybe I can go for something like 6-5-11. But then pairing it up with anything else will be difficult. Maybe 6-9-12 could be an option. Or maybe just 6-3-4. And then try and get a settlement on 8-3. But because I will not have a lot of wood and wheat, it will be wood and brick, it will be difficult for me to get to 8-3 in that case. Yeah, maybe I can just start with 9-6-10 and maybe get a second placement on 8-10 directly. That could be an option. Here surely pointing to the left, I think would be fine. 6-5-11 will be picked up. 6-3-12 will be picked up as well, I believe. And the wood port isn't too useful for me. So maybe pointing towards the 3:1 port makes a little more sense to me. Yeah, for my second placement, I think I have to go for something like 8-10 or maybe I can go for 5-4-11, but then with very little wheat and no ore is going to be difficult. Let's see. I think red would surely want to go for 8-10 here. Or maybe 8-3 is an option for red. For me, getting to the brick port is now very, very difficult based on red's first placement on 9-5-10. I think if I am able to get to something like 5-4-3, I should be all right. Okay, goes for 9-4-2 and 8-10. Wow. So I did not expect black to go for 8-10 here. So that does make things a little more difficult for me. Especially because I don't have any wheat early on in the game. So because of that placement, I think now I am forced to go for something like 5-4-11. Point to the right and then try and get a settlement on 9-11. I will have no ore, but a decent ore wheat sheep game. No ore, but a decent road building and settlement sort of a game. Maybe I can also go for 3-4-11 here, but then the production is a little too low. Yeah, 5-4-11 does seem better. Yeah, I can point downward, try and get to 8-3, or I maybe, yeah, fighting for 6-3-4 doesn't make any sense. I'm pretty sure red or black would go for that. Sorry, red or purple would go for that choice. So just going towards 9-11 makes sense. Purple might go for 9-11 here. That is surely an option. Wow, red goes for 8-4. Did not see that coming at all. I should have expected it, but I did not. So based on that, I think now purple might go for 6-4-3 just because the production is much better. Or maybe purple just goes for 6-3-11. Or just 3-4-11, point to the left and try and get a settlement on 6-3-12 later on in the game. So purple does have a lot of open options here. 6-3-4 does seem the most enticing based on production. Although it does not have any wheat, but has a pretty strong production overall. With 6 different numbers, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, not sure. I mean, purple does have quite a few open options here. I think that's why he is a little confused. And it will be really surprising to see purple go for 9-11. He is running out of time. Yeah, it does go for 6-3-4 later on in the game. Does seem very, very strong. Yeah. Here in this game, I actually wouldn't want any H to roll because that would give over to everyone, and it can be a little difficult for me to get any momentum going if they all have ore and cities. So they will have better production than me. I do have a decent expansion spot. Like if a lot of 9s and 5s roll, I should be able to get settlements easily. Yeah, I'm not sure what red is thinking. Red just has 2 ores and a wood in hand, so and another 8 rolls. I cannot do much, so I'll just end my turn. Wow. Let's see if I can get a 1:2 here. especially because I don't produce any ore. 1:1 is surely not something I'm looking for, especially not with red. Oh, sorry, with purple. Yeah, I mean, let's see what red does. Hopefully, it doesn't waste the time. Yeah, it's unfortunate that red is wasting a little time here. Yeah, this is non-block is something that I haven't used as a strategy in quite a long time, or probably never. Here, yeah, another 8 rolls, so lots of 8s rolling here. I think black does have a little more ore. Maybe I can do a 2 is to 2, or maybe a 2 is to 3 might be fine. Yeah, it does get a 2 is to 3. So if, although I do get a city for black, yeah, hopefully red is now back. And yeah, unfortunately, I do lose out on a few cards here. Here, red can easily block the 4 sheep. Wow, blocks the 10 brick. That is really surprising. Finally, a 9 does roll, giving me a road, but yeah, I agree with purple's frustration here that red was AFK and then now targeting the 10 brick. I don't agree with Black's here assessment here that he is still on low production. Seems to be quite strong to me. That 11 is an excellent for me. Hopefully, a 5 and a 9 can roll, so just so that I can get a settlement. That would increase my wheat production by quite a bit. Yeah. Another 4. I think I'll just hold on to these cards. Not much of a choice. I don't want to get a dev card here. I would rather get cities if possible. Because in the long run, I am not hoping to get the largest army, especially not when compared to black and red's production. Yeah, so now hopefully purple will target the 8 ore based on all the discussions he's been having in the chat. Or maybe the 9 wheat. I think both of them would be a fine block. Yeah, blocks the 9 wheat. I don't mind that. Let's see what red does. I'm still hoping for a 9 and a 5 to roll. Yeah. So red targets me again. That's unfortunate. Here I can offer a sheep. I don't want to offer my wheat. I do roll a 9. So let's see if I can get this trade. I don't think anybody will want to trade away a wood. And that too for a sheep. Maybe red might accept a 2 is to 1. Yeah, red does accept a 2 is to 1. So that is good for me. At least now I have a settlement on the... So my wheat production is now satisfactory. Black plays a knight. I think black will just block the 10 wood or maybe the 5, 10 brick or the 5 wood. Yeah, and if he targets me, it will be my ore, the resource that I don't produce any of. So that is a little unfortunate that both red and black are targeting me. I still believe that purple is in a better position than I am, just because he has 2 dev cards. So once he gets a settlement on the ore port, it will be very, very difficult to stop him as well. That said, black is surely in the lead. Once he gets a settlement on 6-2, his sheep production is completely strong. Yeah. No, purple immediately plays a knight and will target black here, I believe. So he gets a trade with black and now let's see. He hasn't stolen from anyone yet. Yeah. Sometimes a chat does can be sometimes a chat is funny. Let's see. I mean, the chat is slowing the game down, but yeah, purple does buy another dev card, and I think red will most likely target purple here Should block the 4 sheep and target purple or black. Yeah, does target purple. Here, as I've said, I will not be going for dev cards. I rather need to get a city first. And with purple already having, yeah, I mean, black can get the largest army soon. Lots of 8s have rolled in this game. As compared to that, not a lot of 5s and 10s just yet. 11 does roll here, but with the cards I have in hand, I don't know what I can do. Cannot give away 2 cards for 1. Maybe if I get 2 ores, I might accept this. Otherwise, at this point, I don't have any other option. I just have to go for a dev card. I get a knight, which is unfortunate. Would have surely preferred a year of plenty. I think that would have been the best case scenario. Black rolls a 7. Black will again, yeah, solo blocks purple. I don't mind that. Purple should be able to get the largest army if he just plays his knight. Yeah, does play a knight. Elevens have been very, very good for me. Unfortunately, I do not have any ore, or else I would have already had a city by now. I don't remember. I don't think there has been even a single 5 this game. Maybe 1 or 2 at the max. So that is a little disappointing. Or else I would have had a road settlement on the 3:1 port. Okay, red rolls a 7. Red will most likely block the 4. Yeah. Does target purple. I will not be playing my knight here. I don't need the sheep. Yeah, I think at this point, let's see if I can get a trade. Like any trade would be fine for me. Uh, yeah, maybe at this point I do not have much choice. I might have to just go for it. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but that's how it is. Also, I might be I should be a little worried that purple might be able to get a road settlement, but it's a risk that I am taking here. I mean, because 10s and 5s haven't rolled a lot, purple hasn't been able to get the road settlement. A 5 does roll here, so if he has a year of plenty, maybe he can get a settlement now. So just hoping for a 9 or a 10 to roll. A 10 does roll here. So lucky roll for me. I do get my settlement. I think red is also in a very strong position, but Let's see. I'm pretty sure purple will be building a road towards the ore port in this turn. So it wasn't worth me trying to get two roads. And I don't even think anybody would have been focused on, or sorry, or trying to help me get two roads, or would have even been able to get. Sorry, I'm trying to say that I don't think anybody would have been able to help me get two roads there. Yeah, I will surely go for a 1:1 here. A 2:1 doesn't make any sense for me at this point in time. I would have preferred if this was a monopoly, especially with people having settlements on 8. Like if a couple of 8s rolled, I would have just had my city. I'm not sure if I should go for it. Yeah, I think I'll just go for two ores. Okay. Purple goes for a couple of plays a Year of Plenty and gets a dev card. Should be able to get a settlement as well, I believe. I am a little surprised that purple hasn't focused on getting cities, because in the long run, black's production is just better at this point. Let's see what red does. Does a 3:1, so is able to get a settlement. For me, I think getting a settlement on 6:3:11 is fine. So, or maybe getting a settlement on 6:3:12 is also fine. So maybe I should just build a road. Yeah, I am a little worried that if red has a road building, he might be able to cut me off. But he already has played one road building. Uh, I mean, even if a 4 rolls and he has a Year of Plenty, or a 4 and a 3 rolls, he might be able to cut me off here. That is the only thing that I am slightly worried about. And because of, but building a road from this side is not the best either. I'm actually running out of time. And to be honest, I think I'll just hold on to I think I'll just build my road and end my turn. Yeah, the reason why I was thinking of holding on to my cards was trying to get a settlement on 8:3. But that seems a little far-fetched of an idea. Surely now these 9s rolling are pretty good for me. At this point, like, I'm the only one who has some brick production or a decent brick production. Wouldn't mind if red rolls a 7. Purple plays another knight. Wow. There was no need for purple to play that knight. Okay, I think black was the one who agreed first. That said, I think purple should be able to get a settlement on this turn at the very least, or gets a city instead. Wow, didn't expect that at all. So I should be able to get a road settlement on my turn. Hopefully no 7s are rolled. Does play a road building here. And if he gets a settlement, it would be quite bad for me. Yeah. So very unfortunate there. I did expect red having a couple of road buildings. But with that move, I would surely want to get a city. Yeah, I think at this point, my only option is to convert all my wheat into a wood and a brick. I do produce a lot of wood and brick actually, so maybe that might not be the best choice here. I'll convert my resources into a single ore. And here, although I know I am taking a risk, I think it's a risk worth taking at this point. Build a couple of roads and just end my turn. Yeah. So here, once I get a settlement on E3, I will be able to uh, increase my production, but then I think it's already a little too late. Yeah, now just hoping that purple doesn't cut me off. So maybe building a road towards the 9-6 tile would have been a little better. That way I would have just diverted my attention towards 9-12. Wow, that 8 is very, very strong for purple now. And wow, another 8 rolls here. So purple is just enjoying life at this point. So I do get the road. Let's see if I can get this trade. Maybe purple might accept it. Although I think purple will be looking to get a city or a dev card himself. Yeah, so let's see if I can get another trade here. This would still give me a city, put me in a decent position. And at this point, I think just getting a city on 6, 9, 10 is better. Actually, I do have a decent brick production already. So maybe 5, 4, 11 would be slightly better for me. But I just want to use my 3:1 port. So I think using the port makes sense. Yeah, I mean, we did offer a 2:2 there. So a single, I think 11 would be the best, 9 would be a better role for me, and that way I would just be able to get my settlement on a3. Yeah, solo blocks purple, I don't mind that at all. Rolls another 6, so quite a lot of sheeps out there. It would be quite nice if there was a monopoly. And now I think here I will target purple. I think that there's a good chance I'll be able to get ore. I get sheep, which is not something that I actually mind here. Like ship, getting that sheep. I mean, yeah, sixes had rolled a lot. So maybe I can just get my settlement. Yeah, so now I have ore production, but purple is surely in a strong position with the ore port and the eights. Yeah. I'm not sure what the chat is. I think it is getting a little toxic. So I'll just stay away from it for now. And now I also believe people might want to target me here a little. Hopefully a 9 is rolled. I will be able to get a dev card that way. And I'm hoping not to get a knight. 11 could be fine as well. Let's see what red does. I wouldn't mind getting a monopoly, or I think maybe a year of plenty can still work, but okay, so both the year of plenties have now been played, both the road buildings have been played. Instead I roll a 4, so not much that I can do with the cards I have in hand. So I'll just end my turn here. Hopefully black can roll a 7. I think that would be the best case scenario. Rolls at 12 instead. So red will be able to get the longest road, I believe. I mean, for me to get the longest road back should not be very difficult. Okay, plays a monopoly on sheep. Decent move. I think purple did lose out quite a lot there. And plus, with black having the sheep port, he should be able to get quite a few dev cards. I would have surely tried to get a city here, because okay, just going for dev cards here. And purple here plays another knight. Really surprising. It's unfortunate that purple was able to pull so many knights, but not a lot of other cards. That said, it means that black has a few VPs here, or there are a few VPs in the dev card pile. So it is surely something that I would keep in mind. Here, Yeah, I think just extending my road is fine. And I'll end my turn. So now even if a 3 rolls, red will not be immediately able to take the longest road. Black plays a knight. Let's see. Yeah, black blocks the 6 sheep. I think that's fine. Goes for another dev card. Yeah. Because there are very few dev cards in the pile. Yeah, red is trying to get the longest road. But with that 10, and because red is trying to get the longest road, I think I need to build a longer road here. Let's see if I can get any trades. I don't know anybody has wood because 5 hasn't rolled. So yeah, maybe I should just pull for the win here. I mean, I cannot win here, so I have to build a longer road just to hold on to my longest road. Yeah, I'm thinking if I should go for a dev card or there is one monopoly out here. I think black might have a monopoly. Because I am running out of time, I think I'll just pull. I do get a VP, exactly the card that I was looking for. And that was the last dev card in the game. So now all I need is to secure my longest road and get a city. I can build a road settlement if red doesn't take the longest road here. That means there is a monopoly out here. So a monopoly on wheat can surely be played here by either black or purple. Yeah, targets purple. I will surely go for that trade. Basically helping me get the longest road here. Yeah, and I think that's just GG. Close game. It was pretty fun. I think like if purple doesn't win it in this turn, it has to be red who gets the longest road and wins the game. But in any case, for I think I had to go for the VP there, and I was lucky to get the last dev card as a VP. Yeah, I think targeting red is the right move here. Yeah, I don't win here immediately. I think I will focus on trying to get a city. So giving up my sheep is fine. He will target me though. Yeah, I expected that. So this way I can just try and get the longest road. Cannot get any more dev cards. So I'm not immediately worried about losing the longest road out to red. But it's still very close. And with that 8, I think black wins the game here. Yeah. Black needs to get a settlement. It's quite easy here. Gets a settlement. Not sure if he is able to get a city. Let's see. I would hope that red rolls a 7, even though he targets me. Wow, plays a monopoly. But now he needs 2 cities. He should be able to get 1 at the very least. But getting 2 would be difficult, I think. Gets a second city. Doesn't get a city on the 8 over, which is a little surprising, but that's fine. But what that does is makes it impossible for me to win the game in this turn. Unless a 9 and a 5 roll exactly. Yeah, 4 doesn't help me at all. So yeah, red wins the game. I mean, I don't think so anybody will trade with me. But at this point, I have to just build a road here just so that I have the option of getting a settlement if I want. Has to block the 8 over. I think that's the right move here. Now that I am focused on a settlement, I don't think getting or losing out on over is going to be the worst case scenario for me. And red just needs to get a little lucky with a 3 and if a 3 and a 4 is rolled, he can just build 2 roads and win the game. So I'm just banking on those not happening here. So let's see. So all I need is a 9 or a 10 to roll on my turn, or a 5. Yeah, and that's GG. So very, very close game. Was quite a lot of fun. This was my 5th settlement. Wow, and a very, very interesting game. I did not think I would win the game here, especially not with the early placements that everyone had. Yeah, I mean, this is although the chat was very toxic, this seemed to be in the end a very, very well fought out game for sure. Yeah, die statistics, not a lot of sixes, very few fives, very few threes. Yeah, and not a lot of tens either. And I was quite dependent on nines and tens. But I think overall, I did get a little lucky because I wasn't targeted a lot and I was able to pull the only VP that was there, the last card in the deck. I did get a lot of trades. Amount of dev cards bought, yeah, I had only bought 2 dev cards. I think one of them was a knight and one of them was a VP. The amount of resources blocked, very few. I mean, most of the time the 10 was blocked or the 4 was blocked and both did not roll a lot. And yeah, if you see production, it was the least for me. I mean, my setup wasn't the best, I think. But yeah, I think with the nines in the end, I did get a little lucky was able to get a settlement on 8-3 and also was able to hold on to the longest road. I did not think that would happen. Yeah. So, I mean, black did lose out on the fewest cards here, which is surprising. But I think black did not get a city early on. I mean, if black had a city on both 9-4-2 and 8-10, he would have had a easier game. Resources lost by rolling a 7, quite a lot for red. Yeah, to some extent, I even thought red was quite in a strong position for some time there. Yeah, total resource score for me is also quite low. And resources gained by rolling the die was low for black, which is, I mean, yeah, he did have 9-4 and 9 and 4 did not roll much. Also, tens did not roll much. So he was a little unlucky, I would say. Or else, I don't think his setup was bad, especially once he got a settlement on 6-2. It seemed decent to me. But that's how it is. And this was the first placement game of the season. Uh, so hopefully I continue this winning run. Uh, anyway, bye for now and see you again in the next video. Bye bye.